Well, hello everyone and welcome to this Let's Try Gloria Victis. Wee bit of a story, a short one, I'll try and keep it short for you. I was browsing for stuff, new games to play yesterday, and I came across Gloria Victis. And I was like, oh, this game looks really interesting. It looks right up my street, it's an MMO, it looks a wee bit like Bannerlord, it has some other interesting stuff like a player-driven economy, which I quite like, and all those sort of mechanics. So, I thought it was worth a try. So I thought I'd pop on over to Steam, just to see what the Steam reviews were compared to the site I was searching on's reviews, because I was on Humble Bundle. And I was seeing it on sale on Humble Bundle, which it probably will be if you want to quickly pop over there if this video is still relatively new. It was really cheap. I think it was only about £6-7 in my currency, in the currency from where I'm from. And when I popped on Steam, Steam was like, "Do you want to play this game right now? You already own it." When I was looking at the reviews, and I was like, "What? I own it? How did I already own it?" So I jump over to my library, and lo and behold, yes, there it is. It's got 0 hours played, and I have no idea how I've got it. My best guess is that it was in a Humble Bundle at some point, and I bought the Humble Bundle for other games, and I was always meant to go back and look at this one and play it, and that sort of thing, but I never did, and I forgot. That is the only way I can think of, because if I was gifted it, I'd remember. If I was given it for almost any other reason, I would remember, and I'm 99% sure I've never looked into this game before, and I don't buy games I've not looked into. The name rings a bell, I remember seeing it floating about, but I've never looked into it. So I have no idea how I've got it. The really good news, and one of the main reasons we're only doing a Let's Try, is the full release. This game is currently early access, but the full release is released, I think it's a week today at my point of recording. Probably just under a week by the time you are seeing this. So I thought if we go in and we do a Let's Try, we can get ourselves a wee bit prepared and then maybe do a full playthrough starting next week at the release. So, you can be male or female. What's this? Body features. Ah, this is just your gender and nation. So, Sangmar Empire, we can belong to them. I quite like their sort of... it's sort of like a cross between Roman and sort of high fantasy sort of aesthetics here. With the gold, it's taking like keys from Roman with like the, what would you even call it? Plumage? I don't think it's plumage, but I'm going to call it plumage, and the sort of skirt armor, and yeah, so it's taking sort of keys from sort of, I'd say sort of like half Roman, half high elf, high fantasy. That's kind of cool. Sangmar Empire, a wee bit of Holy Roman Empire too. I can see a wee bit of Holy Roman Empire in there. Right, so what we got here now? Oh wait a minute. Does this change? Oh, this does change. So we've got more of a sort of scout aesthetic here. Reminds me of the Rangers in Lord of the Rings a wee bit. Then we've got Ismar. Nation population normal. They're all normal, I just thought I'd check that straight away. So I'm taking this as like their heavy infantry equivalent. I'm guessing this is light. Yeah, they're light infantry. So they look like they're sort of like a sort of Viking aesthetics. I'm not keen on that animation for drawing the two-handed. It looked like he drew it like it was a normal weapon, then changed to two-handed. So yeah, they look like they've got sort of like a Viking Norse, maybe a wee bit Celtic thrown in there. That's heavily Viking. Oh, and these guys, yeah, they look like a late medieval era knight there, with a wee bit of fantasy thrown in. Yeah, and then, yeah, late medieval light infantry. But yeah, I think I want to go these guys. I think they've got quite a, they've got the most unique perspective and look, and I think we're going to go the white. The light background origin, just because this speaks the most to me, and I think me being a noob, ranged combat would be quite good. And I plan to try and focus maybe a wee bit on economy type stuff maybe early. I don't know, as I'm a noob, making money sounds good to me. And then looking into the game more, I know you can build whole castles, I know you can do all sorts, but also remembering that this is an MMO, you build a castle, other players are very likely to want to tear it down. So I'm not going to just want to go blindly and start building a castle. I'm going to want to start building my economy, learning the game. Well, building my economy, I mean making myself money. It's not like a grand strategy game here. Yeah. Suppose you could argue there's grand strategy elements when you join like a guild, and then the guild higher ups will be playing sort of like a grand strategy game, so to speak, with the recruitment, but it won't be like a standard grand strategy game. Let's just random a bunch of times till something I'm not too bothered with. That's not bad, but we can see here you got all the skin tones. You can change your skin tone, like so, if you want to be shown different. Face, facial hair, beard, hair color, additional hair color. Oh, me likey. So if we go in for that, that doesn't really have much of an additional hair color. Going for that one. So it's mainly just in the beard. So it's sort of like if you want to look... Okay, I thought it was going to be like highlights, which I thought was a wee bit weird for the game's aesthetic and vibe. But if you go like black and then additional hair color white, you can show your beards maybe white in a wee bit. Maybe you go white and then you've got like a wee bit of your black hair still. Yeah, it's mainly for that sort of look. I think we'll just give them brown hair for now, and that'll do us. Alright, next. Okay, a series of short questions intended to help you shape your character. Strongly recommended for new players. Okay, go to the questions then. A successful journey means earning money and loot, discovering new places, expanding my knowledge and skills. Oh, definitely the top or bottom. Oh. I think my initial expanding my knowledge of the game and my character's skills early would probably be the main one I want there. But as I start to have that knowledge and skills, I'm never going to lose them. So I think it changed to earning money and loot. So when I'm new, this. Once I'm experienced, this. So I think for now, I'm going to choose this. The most efficient way to defeat an enemy is to endure the opponent's attack, balance between offense and defense, evade their attacks. I think actually the only one that speaks to me here is balance between offense and defense, because in most games that I've played, like Bannerlord and almost any game actually, the best is the game. You're never going to be able to survive the enemy's attacks indefinitely, and it's who can kill who first. So I think you're going to need to have at least some offense. So yeah, what would you like to show your grandchildren? A collection of rare minerals, hunting trophies, the fruits of my land. Yeah, the fruits of my land. Farming does interest me a wee bit. Maybe we can build ourselves a farm. I don't know. Where will you be in battle? I'll be shooting the enemy at range. I'll flank the enemies and hold the line, or help hold the line. I'll be fighting on the front lines. To be honest, as a noob, I think this one will probably be my best. And yeah. You're going to pick a weapon for your arsenal before battle, but your choice is limited. Which one would you choose? A sword, a mace, or an axe? Well, to be honest, they're like that could change. If I knew I was fighting a knight, I'd choose a mace. If I knew I was fighting just light infantry, probably would choose a sword. If I knew they had a good shield, I may choose an axe instead. But since I don't know, I think the best would probably be sword. When fighting an enemy, I attack with full power, no stepping back. I wait to see them tired before finishing them. I keep parrying attacks, seeking opportunity. As a noob, I think I probably should just attack in full power and try and kill them before they kill me until I learn more, so that's probably there. Best strategy when charging an enemy position is to strike with the entire army, eliminate enemy soldiers to 1 by 1, attack in smaller units. Well, it's definitely not attacking smaller units. You probably want to strike the entire army, because yeah, you don't want to. You can eliminate the enemy 1 by 1. That's great, but if you're attacking an enemy position, they're all going to be cluddled together, so you're not going to be able to kill them 1 by 1. I don't understand these two. Attacking small units, yeah, just feed your men piecemeal to the enemy. This one, 1 by 1, how are you meant to do that if you're attacking the enemy position? Yeah, you want to strike and defeat them with overwhelming force. So yeah, you've lost a knife while crossing a river. You feel that you definitely need this tool for their adventure. I will take a new knife from a dead enemy. I will earn a new knife. I will craft a new knife. I'll craft one. Proposed starting type is Armor Smith. Okay, yeah, I like the sound of that, because I'd like to be able to create armor. Weapons and armor. But then again, that sort of goes well with being... Never choose a nickname that fits common standards and isn't offensive, otherwise may end in deleting the character. Forestry and farming. Yeah, I like the secondary crafting profession there, foresting and farming. But Armor Smith seems to suit more... If you wanted to be like a knight type character, unless you could knock out leather working, yeah, if you wanted to make leather. Proposed. Can you change it? How do I change it? Change archetype. Yeah, let's see what other ones there is. So there is Armor Smith. There's Weaponsmith. Nomad. Still got forestry and farming. Got weapon forging up there. Has higher dexterity. That probably suits me a lot better. Because it's got weapon forging, but tailoring and leatherworking are probably even better. Guardsman has armor smithing. Mercenary. Tailor. Can you change your archetype once you're in the game? That'll be a good question. So these are all of them. I'm thinking tailor would be our best. Tailoring, because we get leatherworking and things, so we could make maybe some leather armor for ourselves. And then maybe we could, yeah, and then we can work on our forestry and farming. Make ourselves some light armor. And seeing as I might be, if I do join a clan or something, maybe I can be a scout or something, I don't know, or just be an archer helping them. I don't know yet. Character name. Does a BC, is that fine? Can I just create? Too short, okay, B.C? Nope, doesn't let dots. Claw. Does that work? Hey! So let's say change nation. You cannot cause the server in your main server. Okay. Play. Play! I think because this game is released next week and this is a sort of trying it out before its full release, I think we'll just do it as one big Let's Play instead of doing it in 2 or 3 parts and then doing it into a full series, because we might have to remake our character in the full release. I don't know if they're doing a server wipe. As I said, I've just found this game, so... Okay, right, so open the map and find quests that are important. Strafe to the side, strafe to the side. So let's take a look at the map. Find the quest in the map and the first. So there's that there. Welcome to the army. Quest in progress. Choose rewards. It'll give us a recruit's helm, recruit's helm, recruit heavy helm. Close the map of fame. Talk to the captain. This guy over here. Wow, we're so slow. Is there a sprint? Yeah, a wee bit. So, hello. Let's talk to him. Welcome to Balhamon, the capital of Sangmar on the Stone Home. We need you to join our ranks. What to do? Go through the gate and go to the training where you will learn the basics of combat. I'll do it. Let's go. So if I press 1, does that draw my pickaxe? 2 draws my... Oh no, it changes me to that equipment. So I've got a knife. So I start off with a pickaxe, bow, knife, axe, and I think that's a sickle, and there's 7 a cudgel? 6 I mean? Is there an infantry? There is an infantry. So you see, yeah, apprentice sickle. Deals bleeding damage, like an iron knife, a novice pickaxe. Recruits reflex bow, iron woodcutter's axe materials. Set of crafting materials for crafting your first weapon, an iron woodcutter's axe. Useful in combat or for gathering wood. But I've already got an iron woodcutter's axe. And a lantern. I don't see the cudgel thing. Whatever that is. Recruit sword. Ah, it's a sword. Ah, it's there. Recruit sword. Worker's pants. So we can see our strength. I'm not going to put any attributes of that up there now. We need to figure out what everything is first. What's this? This is a party finder. Guilds. Map. Experience. Now one of the things I did see is, like an MMO, it does have progression and you can learn skills and improve your character. But what I also did see is what was far more important than that is your skill as a player. So I thought that was kind of interesting. It's a lot like Bannerlord, how when you're playing Bannerlord, we've got 1 point left, I'm not going to spend that yet. Okay. It's a lot like Bannerlord, how your player skill is just as important as your character skills. Because your character skills mainly just affects like the speed of your swing and stuff like that. Right. So let's go talk to this dude. Hello! Hello! Hemirius sent me! Ah, you come for training? Great. Go to the training pit. First shooting, later melee. Okay. I'm here! Past the archery training. So if I press 2, choose, find it, and then infantry window, right click the mouse on it and then equipped. So if I press it again, that draws it, there we go. Aim at the target, and left click to shoot the target. I take it I want to... Okay, green means I've got it light. Ah, and it starts to go down. So you want to get it when it's maxed. 49 damage. 49 damage. That's free. Right, I'm just testing it out. Still just free. Still just free. Right, if I get it when it's orange. 49. And when I get it when it's... Okay, so it seems to... Yeah, I just want it orange, that's all that matters. Right. Melee weapon. So if we go 6. Perform overhead attacks. Hit an enemy choosing direction. Oh, I'm not hitting it. There we go. Ta-da! How do I put my melee away? Did I just press? So it was already equipped. Eh? 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 Whoa! X was to fire too, and I think that means I'm out of arrows. I think that's what the 0 means beside me. How do I put my weapon away? Oh! That's kind of handy. Wait a minute. Wrong way. You don't own a mount at the moment. Hello! I finished basic training. Good, well done. Go to General Crocus and tell him the... Good. Alright, let's go. How do I put my weapon away? I just want to put it away. I've got my pickaxe. What's this? Reinforced chest. Clan battle hose and long nails. Also, did I get that helmet? I have not been given that helmet yet. Hello? Oh, Emperor, I just finished basic training. I was supposed to report to you. Ah, here we are. We'll choose the recruit's light helm. Ta-da! Let me think about. Damn, the Ismairs are attacking the stronghold. Grab your weapon and make for the flank and repair the palisade. You can count on me. Oh, we're under attack. So I better get my bow out. And I better get my helmet equipped. Let's go! I have to repair this. Repairing it! Repair it! Do not let them in! Wait, that destroyed it. I have to stop the attack. If I come up here, can I... Who's the enemy? Uh-oh, uh-oh. That's not what I expected. Just get a weapon out. Got him! With a pickaxe! Not what I meant to have, but yep, we've got him. Ah. Got him! Oh, oops. Wrong side. Wrong people. Ah, character development. Use tier 1 weapons. We've got some stuff there. It was nice. Right, talk. Well done. We held the flank, but don't be fools. It was a trick. What do you mean? I doubt they really meant to attack from the riverbank. They wanted to trick us so they have the element of surprise for the main strike, which I believe will come at the stronghold gate. So what do we do now? Grab some wood and light the signal fire at the gate and ready your weapon. Remember, you can use the ballistas from a fortified position to your advantage. What are you going to do? Okay, I'll do it. Right. Oh, we leveled up. We leveled up. So let's see here now. We've got a couple of points left. Let's put some points into dexterity. Some points into constitution. Now let's see here. Shield bash. Marksman. Fully draw the bow. 5% faster. Yeah, let's get that. And first aid. Bound. Reduces the cooldown. Recall your horse. Yeah, let's just go straight for our 2 marksman ones first of all. Get our bow back out and let's go. Apparently we need you still. What's this? Oh, these are tournaments and other stuff that are going on in the regular. Right. Gather resources. Gather in the wood. Bonfire. Right, to the ballista! Did I just let go? Oh, nice, 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 nice. Draw! And it does go through. Get him! Oh, he's still alive? Death to the enemies! Very stereotypical MMO start, this. One more to kill! Where'd he go? Stop dancing around. There we go. Oh, there's more. Another one. Oh, we're all done. How do I get out? There we go. Get rid of that. There we go. That's all fine. Hello. It was you who was talking about, right? Look at the enemy candor. Keep going. Esmer sent to camp, Columbia Yard on the other side of the river. I want you to sabotage the camp and kill the enemy officer. Well, the men engage the enemy in combat. I'll do it. One more thing. The upper end of the camp. Alright, right. So. Ring the bell. Call allies. Use the underground passage. There it is. I still wish I knew how to put my weapon away. Nope. Right. Can't do that while armed. I wonder if there's a sneak, but sneak kind of feels pointless when... Loot! Kill the enemies! Oh, I missed them. Oh, I thought I drew my sword. I thought I drew it. Some iron scraps that could be useful. What the? So we've got to make sure you're close enough. What's this? Some fabric. Setting the tent on fire. Got him. What's this? Recipe. Ooh. That looks nice. Set us on fire. There is a block. Okay, okay, so I know how to block. I've worked that out. Who are you? Oh, he's got a shield. Can I hit his leg? Oh, that's not good. I've got another guy there. Don't walk in the fire. Fire bad. Got him! Can I take his shield? Oh, that was the officer. Good, am I all done here? We gained to level 2. I'm guessing it's just straight back the way we came. Pick up some money! Death to the enemy! it's actually over there. How do I get back there? This way, I'll head this way. Oh look, there's the camp. Yeah, here's the base here. Ah, and there's the person I need to talk to there. Happy days. Right, we shall choose the recruit's light gloves again. You made it! Take this, Fabius. Gratitude. So what do we do now? Behind the bridge, there's a gladiator school next to Fabius' friends. There, he knows these lands. Go talk to him. I'll do it, so I'm guessing I'm going to get the economy sort of tutorial now. Then we got ourselves some gloves. Being able to have a horse would be kind of useful. Oh, and if I put the lantern in there... We'll put it there, because it's not night time. I do need to learn how to put my weapon away, though. So yeah, it really does seem like a cross between Bannerlord and an MMO. The world is meant to be huge. I'm guessing this is like a newbie island. I'm guessing each faction... I wish there was is there a faster way to scroll out? Oh yeah, look at this. And you can see there's territory control for each faction. Like a lumber there, mine farm there. And are these all player-built farms and mines? Siege camps. Are these all player-built siege camps, or are these... like NPC-controlled ones you can take over and they support you? Oh, there's so much I need to learn. And I'm guessing this green circle is a safe zone. It's the newbie area, which I'm guessing they'll have one there, and I'm guessing they'll have one there. So each faction has a newbie island. And it looks like our faction is doing slightly better than the others, because I would imagine that this is the border, starting border here. Coming down like this. For us, so I'm guessing we've lost there but gained these two. Unless maybe it comes down like that and we've just gained these two. So our faction looks like it's doing well. The red faction looks like it's doing well as well, because I would imagine they've gained this and this. Oh, so this is going to be really interesting. I think this game will be really good once you get up there and you're in a good clan. Reward for daily activity. Claim. And also I'm quite interested to see, this is obviously just early access. The full release should be quite good too. I'm really looking forward to it. Right. So, weekly gift. We got some firecrackers. Let's move to infantry. I don't know what all this is. Right, our character, we've got 6 points left. Let's get 2 onto everything, because I don't know what anything does. And we're probably going to be making a new character on release anyway. Let's get a point into our archery. And I really should look up how to put my weapon away. How could this happen? I have come from the fort. It was attacked by Ismar, led by Sigurd Crow's shadow. Grievous says it may... I call him General Grievous. Dear gods, I shot a fire, but I didn't know how bad forever. Unfortunately, to hear Sigurd's rage problem too. What exactly? The gladiators broke out, hurt the guards badly, and run to the woods for their weapons. We fought it the end of our problems, but our medic went missing soon after. It's no coincidence, I feel in my bones. Take out a moment to the quartermaster of the school and find what's going on. Torture him. Alright. Just trying to skim read, but fast, and misreading half of it. Right. Harvest herbs. Oh yeah, so it's definitely going to start teaching me about healing and stuff now if I'm gathering herbs, and I've got to find the medic. Gathering hemp. Hops. Can't wait to build my own farm type thing. Maybe a mine. Whoa, that was pretty fast. What happens if I just start hitting this rock? Yeah, I can't hit the rock. I'm guessing I want to do overhead for a rock like that anyway. My little sickle. It'd be kind of cool if you could gather the hops by just going up like this with a sickle. And hemp. It'd need to be that way to get it to swing right, because he's doing it backhanded. Oh, and you can throw it. That's kind of cool. You can throw your sickle. But I kind of want to put my weapon away. There's got to be a holster button. Gotta be. But I don't want to pause recording to go look it up, so yeah. What I think we may do is, if we do continue this, I'm hunting blah 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 blah, and I can do it and hunt the boars too. Where should I start? What you need? Alright, right, we're going to go hunting boars too by the looks of it. Oh, missed. Hunt boar. Gained 34 experience. I forgot what I was going to say. What I imagine I'll do for the first part of the Let's Play, if we do one, is we'll just skip the tutorial to the part I get to today, if I have to remake the character. So maybe I'll be like, just pop back to this if you want to see the tutorial. Hunt the bear. We've got to find and hunt a bear too. I want to do the optional. Level up! I kind of like the mix of Bannerlord and MMO. I've not seen any other players yet, I imagine. Whoa! That was nice and easy. It was B to get your character up, wasn't it? Accept that. Accept that. We're going to get our archery all the way to max. And then athlete I think we'll get up. Stamina. Nearly got him. Got him! What's that rock there? It looks kind of fancy. That looks like it's an ore. Wrong 2 equipped. Yeah. Press E or hit to gather. I kind of like this. I like gathering resources. And I want to do crafting. Oh, this is giving me experience points too. Gather the ore. Gather the ore. Gather the ore. Insufficient stamina. Our guy's out of breath. He's all puffed out. Standing doing nothing, you gather it back fast though. So that's kind of good. Oh, helps if we're close enough. Oh, have I used it all up? Yeah, it's not saying gather anymore. Look, we can see we've got 10 limonite, low quality iron ore found in mines, wetlands, processed in a furnace, and campfire to create lumps of iron. Yeah, we could use that to maybe make some armor to sell or some other stuff. If I just go up to a tree, can I just gather any tree? Okay, it doesn't look like I can just gather any tree. That looks like the bear. What the bear? How the... Stop drawing. I want to redraw. Am I screwed now? think I'm screwed. Let's just do that. The AI doesn't seem to know how to use this bridge. And they just run away. That's the wrong thing. There we go. I know, where did the bear go? The mushrooms gatherable. The mushrooms are gatherable. I've not hunted all the boar yet, and I want the bear to respawn. Oh! It's there. It's there. Got him. Bear carcass. My health's coming back slowly. Interacting with the corpse. Right, now, kill the convicts in their hideouts. Going for the headshot. Took too long. Going for the foot shot. You dead. Iron scraps. Got him! I'm very thankful that they all don't come charging out. Got him! Right. Another little victory! Oops, is that another convict? Yes it is. We'll take this guy on in melee. Got him. Oh, we need documents. Gather the documents! All gathered. Where do we need to go? Just over here, I think? Yeah, just up here. There he is, back there at this gate. Happy days! I wonder if all the factions have the same starting, like, mission. I hunted the bear. Oh, very nice. Take the reward. I took care of the boars, I found two, and the gladiators too. Those rebel convicts set up camp in the woods. I think I must have come too close. I found her body pierced with arrows. I'm sorry. Choose a reward. We can't use any of these yet. Scout's longsword, Scout's sword, Scout's axe. Let's get Scout's Scout's sword. And we're leveled up to 5! Boom. So we can't use this yet. Why not? Equipment here. Why is it red? Requires unlocking. Requires unlocking weapons. Okay. We can use this though. Okay, let's see. So this here, so we've got Recruits Reflex Bow. Recruits Reflex Bow plus 3. So can we just go, boom, there, Recruits Reflex Bow plus 3. And this will sell somewhere as soon as we can. So we can see Copper crowns, iron crowns. So silver crowns equals 100 iron crowns equals 100 copper crowns, and copper crowns. So we've managed to make 1 silver, 30 iron, 58 copper today. I think that's what that plus means. We've got a little no more war. Okay. Right. All done! Oh, we got our levels up too though. Let's get our this up. And is there a weapon so we can use that sword? Its abilities. Shield bash, marksman, reaper, first aid, bound, strong arm, athlete, shieldman, vanguard. Yeah, I don't see anything that's like abilities to use weapons. Armors, smelting and roasting skills, mining skills. Convert with free experience. Convert to free experience. So you can see I've got 500 out of 5,000. So yeah, experience in mining, forestry, fishing, archaeology, dissembling, weapons. Ah, so I need to get this up. I've nearly got tier 2 weapons. And then you've got bows, requirements. So this I need to get tier 3 weapons, I think it was. Tier 2 weapons? No, I think it was just tier 2 weapons. So we've nearly got enough ability to use that sword. You know, maybe we should kill a boar or two, see if we can get the ability to use that sword. Kill a couple of boars. Unlocks armors. Hey, we got armor experience. Gathering them. Unlocked weapons. Brilliant. We can now use the sword instead and make sure that that is here in 6 instead. We've got a much better sword now. Lovely. Me like. Just take a tree I can cut down? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, let's just take another quick look. Where was it? It was in this here, so we've got this now. Happy days, happy days. I likes-y. What happened? This man broke into the library and set the buildings on fire with the convict store treasures. The guards pushed him back, but all the loss. How can I help? Right, character development suggests I use tier 2 weapons, so let's say... let's use this sword a bit. Achievement, defeat bandits. Money! I forgot to pick up the money from over here. Money! Got him. Break the doors to save the use an axe. Right, let's break the doors down with an axe. Helps if I'm close enough. Put out a fire. Put out this fire too. Nice. Roman statues. We're gonna chop down this door too. Alright. Go to the library's upper courtyard. What happened? They wanted to plunder the library and Diomedes tried to stop them. He commanded the guards here and now they killed my husband. Is there anything I can do? Avenge my husband with the blood of those dogs, slaughter the blood trails, and slay the chieftain of those conflicts. And I'll shower you with silver. And we leveled up. Alright. Helps if I push the right button. Let's get athlete. Let's put another couple into dexterity, and you can see what these stats actually do here. Accept. Investigate the blood trail. Follow the blood. It's a very convenient path. Oh, Wilfie! Evil Wilfie. I seem to be able to walk straight backwards faster than you can run, so this game's definitely far from perfect, but early access, so we'll see what the full release is like. And I also get the impression that the PvE is more just a learning place for noobs. It's like the impression I get. But I think I'm going to enjoy the PvE quite a bit once I get to the farming and the crafting and that sort of side of the economy. Got it. Give me the money. Money, money, money. It's so funny. Oh, we got another archer. Got him. I want to try some crafting and stuff like that. I really want to. I really want to. Kill convicts on their camp. Happy days. Supplies. Charge. What's in here? Is that more supplies? Do I need supplies? Oh, hello. There's the chieftain. I don't like how big that weapon is. Got him. But where's the supplies I need? I'm guessing I was meant to come up here second. Can I jump over this? Yes, I can. Give me supplies. That'll do. That'll do, donkey, that'll do. Wood billets. I guess we exit out here and... oh look, another camp up here. Oh, and that's where I happen to need to go. What a surprise! That's not very surprising. What news do you bring? I've killed the convict chieftain. Your husband has been avenged. I found the convicts camped, killed, and retrieved the stolen supplies. Right. Okay, so we can get Scout's heavy boots, Scout's boots, Scout's shoes. We'll go for the light armor one, just like the rest of the stuff I've gone for. What happened here? I'll do it! Leveled up! And we got ourselves some better shoes. Where are they? Here they are. Light armor. Ta-da! I wish I could get some chest armor, maybe a shield, some shoulder armor. Oh yeah, that'd look really good. Oh, looks like we're finally gonna get... Yes, we can finally start collecting... Oh, proper tool means you gather faster. So my sword is taking a while. Ah, and I can just... I can't seem to hit it. I'll just do E then. Resource sword in use. There we go. Character development. So chopping trees now. Can I just do any tree now? Now that I've got this far? No. Oh. But character development, it recommends I start chopping more trees. I can see it there in the character development part. Right, light the fire! Light the bonfire! Gondor must be warned. I mean, Rohan must be warned. Rohan will... I completely fudged it. I completely fudged it. I lit the signal fire in the tower. What to do next? Oh, yes! Scout's trousers. Scout's leather trousers. Scout's greaves. I think I might go to medium armor at some point, but for now, let's just stick with the light, because I do not know. Oh, choose reward. A wooden hammer. A warden's mace. You know, I'm going to go for the hammer. Oh, it's a two-handed. I'll go for the one-handed mace. We leveled up. Blunts feats heavy armor. Blunts is what to use against heavy armor. Yep. So let's say, where's this mace? We'll put that into 7. You know what? We're going to swap the sword and the pickaxe. And we're going to swap the knife and it. So 1, 2, 3 are my 3 main weapons. And yeah, because... yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Large equipment sack. Can I equip that? Hey! So give me that. Okay, use to expand your infantry or deposit storage items. Remember to purchase a bag slot first. Place a bag here to gain additional storage. Ah! Okay. I've done it. And now we're equipped in our new trousers. Boom! Maybe I should have went with little medium armors, just because I think it would give us much more visual progression. But oh well. What's done is done. Enter the enemy camp. And I'm guessing I'm going to need to use my new mace, because I'm guessing they're going to be wearing heavy armor. And use bludgeoning weapons, burn the tents. Let's go! Very fortunate they don't have any guards on the walls. Got him! Got him! Burn the tent! Happy days! There's a couple of tents. There's lots of enemies up there. Oh, well, that's one of my guys. Let's give him a help. Oh, didn't mean to set that on fire. I thought the guy was dead. Defeated enemies! Achievement gained! Yay! Just need one more kill. I target you. Enemies must die. Get to the wall. Ladder. Oh, is this a second layer to their base? Bum ba bum ba bum. Charge. Build a ladder. How'd you build a ladder? I want to do the optional build. I want to do the optional build a ladder. I want to do crafting. That's one of the things that really interests me about this game. I want to be support for my guild, making lots of weapons and armor, and helping them out. I'd love to be a blacksmith for my guild or something like that. Oh, hello. Against heavy enemies. I've got the blunt weapon I already have. Chest. Hello, chest. Clan fur. Armor take medium. Don't want to look like I'm an enemy. Ow. I'm bad for that in Bannerlord too, not being close enough. Enemy boss! Got him! We've already worked out how to do that stuff. Down here we go. Oh, is that a chest? Oh. Crafting. Campfire, alchemy, food. It's cooking and herbalism. Engineering. Shovel, sickle. Armor smithing, fortune, thin leather. Oh, we're going to be wanting to make lots of this stuff and we'll get into bark. I would have thought it would have been an engineering. Would have been the ladder. I don't see it. Cooking, housing, forestry, farming, weapon. Ah well. We'll leave it for now. Thank you. What's next? Right. I do believe... Yeah, this whole island will probably be Newbie Island. Deadly Harvest. Control territories to generate points. Oh look, it looks like there's a battle going on here. I'd love to get... Oh, siege battles sounds so much fun. Oh, this game's so much potential. Oh, but I'm just a noob. We can't try much of it. So much stuff I'd really like to try. I'd really like to try a siege battle. I'd really like to be a sort of support character. And oh look, there's like a border around this too, like a black border. I'm guessing this is like the highly PvP area. Loot zone. What is a loot zone? Oh wait, yeah, I think that's the hardcore PvP area where you can loot. Okay. So I think you can, when you're in there, whatever you carry in, the enemies will be able to take off your corpse. Whereas if you're killed outside the loot zone, I think that's where, like, if you get killed, they can't steal your crap, basically. You can't steal your sword, they can't steal your weapons. So you'll be running around here and the best stuff you've got, kind of thing. Then when you're running around in here, you're only going to be taking the stuff you can afford to lose. So if you made some uber duper super powerful sword and it took you 6 months to grind the skills and abilities to make that sword, then you're probably not going to be taking it into the loot zone. You're probably just going to be using it here. But maybe you play for another 6 months and that sword is, you're part of a huge guild now. So you've got, maybe you're the person making swords and you've got someone that gives you like leather for the like handle, someone else gives you something else for the, I don't know, you've already got the skills because you made it before, and it's a guild, you support each other. Someone else gives you the wood because they're a really good lumberjack, and you support each other, and then you start becoming that sword doesn't seem to be super uber duper hard to make anymore. It becomes regular, and then you can start taking the swords into there. Stuff like that is really great and interesting, and the abilities of players working together to be more than the sum of their parts is a big thing in games like this. So I'm actually really looking forward to trying out more of this game. Yeah, for now this will be our let's try part. I don't know how we're going to continue. We'll probably I do want to play more of it. I'm not 100% sure how we'll proceed. We're definitely going to just change it from let's try to a full playthrough, just a playing of it once the game is released. But like most MMOs, I kind of feel like it's not just a record everything. I think we'll record when I do something interesting. Oh, it looks like they have managed to conquer that. It's now controlled by Emirates. Yeah, they've conquered this. They managed to take the castle from ours. I wonder if guilds can own castles. It's now controlled by the Sigmar Empire. Ah yes, you can see location captured by Guild Sikta, and so they own there. That's owned by these people. That no one owns that one. No one owns that one. It's owned by that guild. It's owned by that guild. I was wondering if there's a guild that owns more than one. It's a Bastion. Well, that guild, I think I've seen them somewhere before. Unless they had a similar picture to one of the other ones. Oh yeah, see that guild owns 2. And I'm pretty sure I've seen that one before as well. So yeah, it's really interesting. I'm going to have to delve down a lot more because I'm a filthy noob. No next to nothing. But yeah, really interested in the economy sort of side of this game. And actually, siege battles, the PvP, siege battles sound interesting to me. I'm not so much... The open world PvP, I'm like, meh. The like looting other people's bodies, I'm like, meh. Like the safety, I'm not really fussed. Like as a new player, I definitely don't want to go near this zone because I don't have the money or equipment or that. I can't afford to lose much at all because it's going to set me back that much. But yeah, I've got so much food for thought here. Siege battles really interest me. I really like them in some other games like the Warhammer Online, even though it's a completely different style of MMO. But in other games with similar mechanics, I find it really interesting. And it's the type of PvP. Ion in the Abyss was another MMO that had it. It's the type of PvP that actually gets me interested. This sort of push and shove and siege battles. It's when it actually keeps me interested, that type of PvP. Other types of PvP I lose interest really fast because I'm not really a competitive type person. But I like the siege, this sort of side of stuff. And I really like the economy. I definitely know I'd like to do some form of support. Like it's some sort of crafting or industry behind the scenes. Then maybe, at least early days, I'd probably want to be an archer helping out from like the battlements until I get my skills up and understand the game a lot better. Yeah, interesting. I really like the look of this game. Right, so I hope you have all enjoyed this. Let me know if you've got any thoughts, opinions, if you want to see more, if you want to see less. I imagine a lot of you will be interested in this game because it's got a very similar sort of role to Bannerlord. And Bannerlord seems to be one of my more popular games. So yes, hope you have all enjoyed this. I shall definitely see you in the full release version of this. Bye-bye.